What is up besides this yelling, everyone? I am musical artist 25, and I decided to do this vlog very late at night when I should be sleeping because I have school tomorrow. But I just wanted to tell you this real quick. I wanted to come out about a problem I have. Now, please note, this should not affect you in a very serious way, and nothing is ever your fault. I don't really need any pity either. I mean, I appreciate your help and all that, but I don't need over pity, if that's even a term. But a problem that I've noticed myself to have is that I'm very prone to um kind of being infected by other people's depression. And I know that this is probably something that a lot of people actually struggle with, and it's not just me. But something that I've noticed is that when I try to help others, mostly my online friends, because a lot of my online friends, don't take this the wrong way, are very depressed, and I want to help them because they're my friends, and I don't like seeing people depressed, and I just feel like maybe if I try to spend a little more time with them, then I'll end up helping them feel better, and then I'll feel good about myself because I did something that not a lot of people may or may not have the heart to do. Well, something that happens to me when I spend way too much time around a depressed person, especially someone who refuses to even let a little bit of light that I'm trying to shed in on their life in, like they refuse to let any kind of light that I'm trying to give them into their system. It's almost as if they want to stay depressed because that's the only way people would ever pay attention to them. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing or that's what anyone else is doing, but if that's what you are doing, then I would suggest you do anything else but that, because that is not a very smart or healthy thing to do. Even if you do want attention, that's not the correct way to ask for it. But my point behind this is, if someone I'm trying to help refuses to let any light in and basically is refusing to let me cheer them up, then it can have an impact on my emotions too. It can make me feel like them, like the world is all bleak and there's nothing good to look forward to. And I'm very good at feeling that on my own, thank you very much. So I don't really like it when it comes from other people. And I'm not saying that means that if I'm trying to help you, you should just automatically cheer up and pretend that you're happy again. No, of course not. Depression and all these other mental health issues and real life issues can affect you for long or short periods of time, and you're most definitely going to need recovery. And I would suggest that even though I can help and I can be there for you, I am not a professional. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a shrink. I'm not any of that. I'm just a person. I am just an 18-year-old girl with Asperger's syndrome who's struggling to get through her own life as it is. And now keep in mind, I do like helping people and offering advice whenever I can, but if that person just seems to be refusing any of my advice just to keep my attention, then that's not going to work. In fact, that's going to have a negative aspect on my personality, and then I'm just going to possibly do something stupid or something very unlike myself. So I love helping people and being there for them and giving them advice, but if they refuse to see any kind of light and everything is just automatically bleak and boring and dull and nothing ever makes you feel better, then I'd suggest you see a professional and talk to your parents about it, because if my advice is not getting through to you, then I genuinely believe that a professional is more likely to be able to help you. because, like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just one person. So that's it. I just wanted to come out and say that because a lot of people, this has happened to me over the years. I want to help people, but if they're not going to let me help them, then they must have a serious issue going on with them. That something that I can't even scratch the surface of. So I don't really know what your personal life is, so your parents may not even, maybe your parents don't care about your mental health. But if that's the case, then you should definitely go to someone who can help you. Even if your parents don't care, even if you don't have a friend who you can reach out to, even if you don't have a sibling who you can reach out to, you have to find someone you can reach out to, because there is always someone you can reach out to, even if they're not easy to find. And don't ever let your parents tell you to hide all your feelings or because that's torment and basically telling you to hide what you're really feeling, and that's not good. There is always someone you can reach out to, and if I cannot help you, then you need to see a professional. Professionals can help you. That's all I wanted to say. I just hope that this can reach out to you, because I'm so tired of trying to help people, and yet they just seem to refuse my help. So that's all. Peace out, my 25ers.